Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I'm filming this everyday makeup routine. I am in college, so this is what I do every morning before I go to class. It is super simple and really easy, and it's just like a very pretty, glowy, everyday look. So if you guys recreate this, then I would love to see your photos. Make sure you tag me in Instagram or Twitter or wherever you post them. I would love to see them. Okay, so I'm just starting my timer now, and I'm gonna go in and spritz my face with some of the Mario Badescu Aloe Herbs and Rose Water facial spray. I'm gonna go in with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter and just put this on the highest parts of my face where my highlight would actually hit. So I just put a little on my fingers and dab it onto my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my color correcting Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm just going to mainly focus this on my chin and on my T-zone. Again, I'm just using my fingers for this and taking a little bit of the product and working it into my face. I'm actually going to spot conceal before I add any foundation, so I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20, and I'm just going to dab some of that on, again with my finger, and once I get all those spots covered, I'm just going to grab my damp Real Techniques sponge and just blend that out. For foundation, I'm actually using the Ulta Color Correcting Stick Foundation. It's supposed to have a primer in here as well, but I don't know how I feel about that, so I put on my regular primer with it. This is in the shade Classic Buff. I've only tried this a few times, but honestly, I'm already in love with it. Like, it just blends out so perfectly and so well. I didn't know if I would like it at first, but I definitely like it way more than the last one I was using. It's crazy because this foundation looks way too dark for me, but once I blend it out, it just matches my skin tone so perfectly and it just leaves me with such a beautiful, natural looking finish. I'm going to be taking the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation in the shade Caramel, and I'm going to be contouring my nose with that as well as my cheekbones and on my jawline to slim my face a little bit. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair underneath my eyes to brighten it up a bit, and also on my chin, forehead, and nose. After I have that blended in, I'm going to be taking my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. Oh my goodness, I got way too much. I'm just going to dab my sponge directly into the product and then place it onto my cheekbones. This really takes you up on that next level of the glow scale. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just going to apply this powder anywhere that I put the concealer, so on my forehead, under my eye, and on my chin. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Light, and I'm just going to be applying this all over the rest of my face with the same brush. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm using this brush to set my entire face, but it works. Using my e.l.f. Total Face Brush, I'm just brushing off any extra powder on my face and also blending it all together as well. Then I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics 114 brush and taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is the light bronzer, and I'm just warming up my cheekbones. I did the cream contour, so this is just really amping it up. I'm also going to put a little bit under my jawline. With the same bronzer, I'm going to go in with this little Soho brush, and I got this at TJ Maxx actually, but I love it for contouring my nose. It just makes like a perfect straight line. To blend out my nose contour, I'm just going to go back in with that Real Techniques contour brush. I really hate whenever my nose contour is like so harsh and you can actually see it, so I just take a little bit more of that pressed powder and just cover it up a little bit. That makes it a lot more blended and looks like you didn't even contour your nose, like it's more natural. For my blush, I'm using the So Susan Blush and Glow, and this is in the shade Rose Rust. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I am in love with it. Next, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics 117 brush, and I'm going to be going in with my NYX Strobe of Genius palette, and I'm just taking this shade here. It's very similar to Champagne Pop. I'm going to be going into my Kathleen Lights Morphe palette, and I love this palette. But for everyday use, I'm just going to use this little transition color right here and just pop a little bit of that into my crease. I'm using the BH Cosmetics 122 brush for that, and then I'm just blending it out with a Wet n Wild blending brush. This is another product I got in my Ipsy bag, and it's the Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crown. And you're actually supposed to use it under your brow, but I've been doing a really bushy brow lately instead of like a clean straight line. So I've been putting this in my waterline, and it just brightens up so much. Not only does it brighten up so well, but it stays forever. I'm brushing my brows out with the e.l.f. spoolie and taking some of the Ulta Beauty brow tint in medium. I actually got this in one of the Ulta swag bags. You know, if you spend like $20 or more on Ulta products, they give you like a little bag full of a bunch of products. So this was in there, and I had tried it out, and I love this product too. And since I've been really focusing on the bushy eyebrow look lately, I think it's like way more editorial than the whole Instagram, you know, super sleek straight look. I love that look as well, but right now I'm just doing a lot more of the bushy stuff. So since I'm way more into the bushy eyebrows lately, I really just kind of pack on this product, specifically towards the inner parts the most. I really like to amp those hairs up and make them look as bushy as possible. Now I'm just taking my eyelash curler and I'm curling the shit out of my lashes because I'm not wearing any falsies and I have horrible eyelashes. So I really have to work to get them to look like I have anything. But I'm just going in with my Lights Camera Lashes Mascara by Tarte on the top and bottom. Unfortunately, my camera quit filming, but at least I got the majority of the video recorded. The only part it did not get was me doing my lips and finishing my mascara. So what I did for my lips was I went in with the Tarte Lip Paint and Rosé, and then on top of that I went in with the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Natural. And then I just ran the straightener through my hair, and that was all I did. Even though my camera died, all in all, this took me about 20 minutes, which that's a little bit too long for some people, but I just like to have a put together look whenever I go out and about. So I don't mind waking up 20 minutes early and taking my time to do my makeup routine. I really hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you may incorporate something from this into your own everyday routine. And if you did like it, then please make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below. It really helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more of my videos, then make sure you subscribe. If you push the little bell next to the subscribe button, then you actually can get a notification whenever I post. So you should take the time and do that now. Remember to tag me if you do recreate this look. I really can't wait to see what you guys come up with, so thanks.